Most people don't appreciate their health until their body starts breaking down. Lockin, Mystic, Inner World first. Getting back in shape, being fit, taking care of your health, you start to observe and recognize that many people are very unhealthy. Not just their eating habits, but also what they consume on a day-to-day basis. The negative people that they surround themselves with, bad music that does nothing really beneficial to you, but is filling your head up with a bunch of negativity. Can't really enjoy the moment or can't do something without being intoxicated. To have a sober mind, you must realize that your health is your wealth and you can't enjoy life without it. I've been on the other side of the fence. I know what it's like to be out of shape. That's why I took it upon myself to really make that internal shift within me and then let it reflect out into the outer world. When I was talking and had this conversation at the gym, and I forgot to mention this when I did previously did mention about my talk in the gym before, but I was talking to this 40-year-old and he let me know I'm wise beyond my years. We was talking about conversations centered around how many people do a lot of getting the things that's outside of them and thinking that's going to really be fulfillment in the long run. They chase money, status, but never really think to themselves of how, dang, I should put some of some of the energy that I'm putting out chasing this materialistic possessions back into me, filling my own cup. And there's nothing wrong with having nice things at all. There's nothing wrong with making money. But the thing is, a lot of people chase it and they built their whole identity around it. Meanwhile, when you establish a great inner world, you embody mastery and the philosophy that you stand by. You operate on alignment, taking action, regardless of the situations that's going on around you that can shift at any given time. Because you don't win when you sit up here trying to always center around things that can be taken away from you. When you center your whole life with things that can be taken away from you, then the peace, happiness, purpose, it really goes out the window. Because the only reason why you even doing what you're doing is to get something that's outside of you, achieve something that's outside of you. Health gives you clarity, energy, direction, a peace of mind, a peace of self. You showing up. That already communicates, especially when it reflects in how your temple looks. And I'm not one of these people that's really caught up in looks or anything like that. But it's really the effect of you putting in the work and showing up even if you didn't want to. The early mornings, the not eating junk food, not consuming alcohol, not consuming, not smoking, and nothing is wrong with when you're doing it in moderation. Moderation is perfectly fine, but when you're doing it all the time, you're just frying your head with dopamine. Meanwhile, real dopamine is you're really putting in the effort and you're really putting in the action to actually get the sustained great satisfaction of completing what you need to completing of what needs to be done. I'll have people ask me for advice, how I pick up more muscle mass, what foods I really be eating, or people just noticing that I work out, asking for recommendations. Like, it was yesterday that I was talking to somebody and he was all asking me like, how can I burn off fat and how can I like pick on more muscle? Because that's exactly what I'm really aiming to try to do. Gave him my little pointers, proceeded to have a good conversation. It just gives you so much more benefit and meaning to life because you can actually enjoy yourself. You can move. You can actually be able to bend your knees, pause, and not hearing cracking sounds and noises and feeling in pain. Now, for some people, they might have like some knee issues and all that. But I'm just saying in general, when your joints is not at your joints and you moving or being active You're not out of breath. You're not in pain. That's a great feeling. You can actually properly exercise. And people will always wonder, what's the free things in life? What can you do for free? You can see for free. You can breathe for free. You can work out for free. You don't necessarily need a gym. You can walk for free. Well, that's the same thing as exercising, but you get my point. You can smell for free. I'm just naming a few things because a lot of this goes over a lot of people's heads, and they just think everything just revolves around money and chasing material possessions to build their identity centered around it. Your identity is within. I'm gonna always say that. Don't let society's society's standards and norms pressure you into thinking that you need to apply yourself to their ideas of how you should live. Your health is one of the few things money can't fully buy back once it's gone. Protect the vessel before the world forces you to. I'm gonna pin my ancient codes down in the comments. Check out the description. Like, comment, subscribe. We forever locked in. All give praise to the Most High. Send peace and love.